go-ahead from Mr. Lemack? Here. Hmm? Yes. Call the meeting to order for the second budget hearing. May I have a roll call, please?
Mayor Paul,
Here.
Vice Mayor Whitman,
Here.
Councilmember Hatton,
Here.
Councilmember Starkey, Councilmember Lewis,
Here.
Mr. Lemack,
Here.
Mr. Lewis, Mr. Holste, Mr. Weinthal. Mayor, you have a quorum.
Thank you very much. And I'll hold off excusing Susan in case she's just running late. And before we start the meeting, I just think I may do it a couple of times tonight, but we have a birthday boy in the house,
I wonder who that is.
our deputy
Look at
administrator,
his
Mr.
face.
Lewis. She's on her way. Well, I was wishing you a happy birthday. We are. And this is an open public hearing portion of the meeting. Mr. Lemack will open us up.
Thank you, Mayor. Richard Lemack, Town Administrator. Good afternoon, Mayor, Vice Mayor, council members, staff, members of the public. What we will not be doing tonight is we will not be repeating the full presentation that we made at the first budget hearing on September 7th of 2022. However, we do want to ensure compliance with Florida's truth and millage, or the TRIM statutes, and make sure that the first substantive issues that we discussed today are the percentage increase in the millage over the rollback rate and the reasons ad valorem tax revenues are increasing. At the September 7th, 2022 budget hearing, Town Council approved a tentative millage rate for fiscal year 2023 of 5.6250 mils, which is unchanged from the fiscal year 2022 assessed rate. The tentative millage rate is 8.28% above the rollback rate of 5.1948 mils and is a tax increase under the state law. This millage rate, when combined with growth in the town's tax base and more than $215 million in new construction last year, will generate an additional $6.1 million in ad valorem tax revenue next year. The operating millage rate and ad valorem revenue is necessary to fund the operating budget of the town, to achieve our budget and strategic planning objectives, to maintain our strong fiscal stability, to fund the debt service on our special obligation bonds for the construction of new town hall and Davie Wetlands Park, to support the higher cost of our employee salary and benefits, to maintain our facilities, equipment, and infrastructure, and finally, to continue our commitment to improving our information technology, infrastructure, services, and security. Lastly, based on the direction we received during the first budget hearing from Town Council, we have included $100,000 within the Parks, Recreation, and Cultural Arts Department's budget for special events. Information related to this change was distributed to you last week. Thank you for allowing me to update and provide this, and now I will turn the meeting back over to you, Mayor. Thank you.
Okay, item 1 is the second and final reading, is the millage rate. Mr. Weinthal, would you read the ordinance by title, please?
Yes, Mayor. An ordinance of the Town of Davie, Florida, establishing the millage rates to be levied for the fiscal year beginning October 1st, 2022, and ending September 30, 2023, for fiscal year 2023, providing for conflict, providing for severability, and providing for an effective date.
By law, I will repeat what Mr. Plemack just said, but I need to say it. The Town of Davie's tentative operating millage rate to be levied for fiscal year 2023 is 5.6250 mils, which is 8.28% greater than the rollback rate of 5.1948 mils. The tentative voting debt service millage rate for fiscal year 2023 is 0.2217 mils. At this time, if there is anyone from the public who wishes to speak for or against this item, you may come forward at this time. Seeing none, I'll close the public hearing. Is there any discussion by council? May I have a motion and a second to approve the millage rate?
Sorry. Move to approve millage rate.
Second. Roll call, please.
Vice Mayor Whitman,
Yes.
Councilmember Hatton,
Yes.
Councilmember Lewis,
Yes.
Mayor Paul,
Yes.
motion passes.
Thank you. Second item is the budget. Mr. Weinthal, would you read the ordinance by title?
Yes, Mayor. An ordinance of the Town of Davie, Florida, adopting the budget for the fiscal year beginning October 1, 2022, and ending September 30, 2023, for fiscal year 2023, providing for conflict, providing for severability, and providing for an effective date.
Thank you very much. If there is anyone from the public that wishes to speak for or against this item, you may come forward at this time. Seeing none, I'll close the public hearing. Any discussion by anybody from council? Okay, thank you very much. May I have a motion and a second to approve the budget for 2023?
Motion? Okay. Second?
Roll call?
Mayor Paul,
Yes.
Councilmember Lewis,
Yes.
Councilmember Starkey,
Yes.
Vice Mayor Whitman,
Yes.
Councilmember Hatton.
Yes.
Motion passes.
Thank you very much. And just note the time that yes, Councilmember Starkey arrived. If there's no objections? We're adjourned. Thank you very much again to staff. I'll reiterate that a little later on in our comments.
What does CSF and MF and MH stand for? Water, sewer,